Sports fans, thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me tonight, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, with our Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And the Houston Rockets starting five. Harden and Gordon are out on the wing. Robert Covington out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Westbrook in at the one spot. And for the Lakers, Green and Deibys in at the forward positions. LeBron James is out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's Howard in at center. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Now here's James. Caldwell Pope outside. And they double up Davis. Lets the three fly. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
On offense, Davis keeps his head up and maintains awareness. That's how he spots a wide open man.
Westbrook drives in, and it's good, 2 points.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's LeBron, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
He's off on the first.
And LeBron James still the face of the league as he goes into his mid-30s. The impact he's had on this sport is really immeasurable.
Come on, GA. I mean, he's one of the most recognizable athletes in the world. I mean, it's scary to think that LeBron can still turn it on and take over when he needs to. And you know what? Playoff LeBron is a very real thing.
Good on the second free throw.
The agility, instincts, the power. I mean, James remains a dominant figure on both ends of the floor.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. I was able to talk with the Rockets head coach. He made no secret of the fact that LeBron will be their focus defensively. He said we have to limit his opportunities at the rim. Guys have got to be ready to react, help, and cut off his drives. Sounds like LeBron can expect plenty of double teams as well. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Here's Westbrook. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. Launches it. Green with the rebound. The Lakers with a quick start to this game. 4-point game. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to Davis. Got a piece of it. 6 on the shot clock. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
inside Davis has the upper hand. His height makes getting to his shot that much easier.
Westbrook passes to Gordon. A 3-ball. The Lakers with the rebound. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. James outside. Davis against Covington. Davis kicks to Caldwell Pope. A three-pointer off the mark. Rockets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. The kick out to Westbrook. And he's good on the 3-ball. Westbrook's got 5 now.
Oh, what outstanding initiative from Westbrook. He has such a good feel for when to shoot off the pass.
Harden against LeBron. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Robert Covington picks one up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do. And throughout his career, Robert Covington, a favorite in the advanced stats community. No surprise then that a team like the Rockets valued him so highly.
Yeah, and the decision to go small made easier by his length and his ability to defend bigger players.
Free throw good, LeBron. Both shots good from the stripe. Craigie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Covington can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Lakers in the lead. LeBron dishes to Green. And again, the Lakers no good. The Rockets have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And it's good for 2.
The bearded one's mid-range jump shot, money. I mean, he has a great feel for when to shoot.
James against Covington. And Davis wide open. He shoots. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Davis has got 6.
Oh, he's got a role in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
And he makes that one.
Yeah, with Westbrook on the ball, you can't have a hole in your defense. He's too smart to miss it.
James, the pass to Davis. On the wing, Green. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Davis kicks to Caldwell Pope. Dishes it to James. A 3 from Davis. The shot will not fall. The Rockets go the other way with it. Here's Covington, and Davis sends it back.
And you see how the Browns led the league with swats. Not only the wingspan, but the awareness.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here is Harden following the basket by LeBron James. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Harden's shot is good.
What confidence from Harden. He's a lethal three-point shooter. He knows he has the green light.
LeBron against Harden. Now here's James. Defense right on him. And James throws it down hard.
James simply one of the best dunkers in NBA history, I have to say. Highly creative in how he throws it down.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Lakers lead by 1. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
And so it's Houston with it. They trail by 1. Anthony Davis is out there with Kyle Kuzma. And there's JaVale McGee. That's Rajon Rondo. And it's James in at the point guard. That's the Laker 5. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
5 on the clock. Kuzma outside. No good from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
To the inside, and it's Green with the jam.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
Here's Harden. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. That's 12 points for James Harden.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting.
To the wing right side. Rondo passes to Davis. Over Green, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Davis has got 8 points.
Wow, how about that quick thinking from AD? He doesn't want to give the D any time to react. Just catch it and let it fly.
Outside, House. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
Outside Rondo. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And it's Deibys with the jam.
Love the timing Davis has. He has a sense for when to rise up and slam down the alley.
Westbrook passes to House. Back to Westbrook. Harden outside. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
The pass to Davis. Westbrook against Kuzma. They grab their own miss. Second chance effort. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul against Houston.
Yeah, McGee, he's made an awful lot of stops along the way in his NBA career, but he's been a productive player on just about every team he's played for. Well, there are a few players in the league that can match McGee's athleticism. I mean, his whole career, he's been a class above with his speed and leaping. He'll make the most of it on both ends of the court.
And so he hits both.
And see, Webb, you mentioned it with JaVale McGee. His vertical is off the charts.
Oh, yeah, he can get to alley-oops, GA, that nobody else can. The length and bounce he has is jaw-dropping. I mean, same goes for his shot blocking ability. He times it up.
James, the pass to McGee. The shot misses.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
No, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
The 3 from Harden, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 5th assist in this one. Kuzma passes to LeBron. Deibys. Three-pointer. The rebound by Harden. Houston leading by 3. Over in the corner, Green. And another 3 for Houston.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Outside Rondo. LeBron James on the wing, guarded by Harden. Over Harden. That is good off the back rim and in. LeBron's got 9 points.
And the in-between shot of James, a thing of beauty. I mean, he's so clever at taking advantage of this area of the floor.
Westbrook passes to House. He kicks it to Harden. Fires for 3. And another 3 for Houston.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Lakers trail by 7. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's James. They get a hand on it. Out to Kuzma. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Kuzma's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. And Harden wide open. He shoots. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Harden's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Rockets. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. And James throws it down.
You can't afford to let James get any separation. He's a terrific shooter off the screen.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, no need to give the ball back here. You want to close this quarter with momentum.
Loads it up for Deibys. A shot off that time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Rockets ahead. They're up by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Russell, how confident are you that there's nobody that can stay in front of you?
Very confident. I have a lot of confidence in myself. I put a lot of work in the summertime, and I'm very confident.
That is never a problem for you, Russ. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. James Harden was the man in the first. He had 21 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
Yet again, we're seeing the offensive brilliance of James Harden, able to see openings develop before they actually happen. And when you have that kind of anticipation, it makes you nearly unguardable.
And Shaq, what'd you think about the Lakers?
Well, they faced an all-out aerial assault, bombs everywhere. But they're still in position to win this game. But they were bombed from deep all half long, Ernie. They need to revamp the perimeter approach on defense. They don't need to take everything away, but they got to make it harder.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Oh, man, what a tremendous first half. Okay, obviously he's feeling the flow, and he's looking to keep it going.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Rockets leading by 5, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Houston, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Robert Covington out there with Gordon, and it's Tucker in at the pivot, manning the middle. Lakers shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Here's LeBron. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that part.
Both free throws good from James. Here's Westbrook. Outside Gordon. Over James. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Gordon's got his first points of the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
James in the post. He's against Gordon. And the foul on Harden. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And that'll give them a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Here's Caldwell Pope, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Nice, and you can't forget about the bunnies on Caldwell Pope. I mean, this guy is definitely looking to slam it down whenever he gets an opportunity.
Covington's shot is off.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Kicks it to Westbrook. Back to Covington. Fires the 3. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Covington's got the lead up to 8 now for Houston.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. Here's Deibys, and again it's the Lakers.
Even from mid-range, Davis. Strong mechanics like his work at any distance.
And see, Webb, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope changing his approach before last season. He knew he wouldn't need to take on as much of a scoring responsibility.
Yeah, and what a team player, GA. I mean, KCP dedicated himself to defense. Tries to do more with less touches now. And that's the mindset you need to have playing with stars going for a championship.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Harden. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
And Harden is certainly used to finishing through the physical defense, demonstrating just how special a player like he truly is.
Deibys, the pass to Green, and Green slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Outside Gordon. Pass to Tucker. Fires the 3, and it's sent back by Howard. Just 4 to shoot.
Oh, look, blocking shots is one of Green's sneaky attributes, his exceptional sense of time.
Lakers trail by 8. Here's James. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
He knows now is the time to do what he does best. Go on the attack, get to the bucket, and erase the lead.
Harden finds Westbrook. Right side, Covington. Doesn't go for him. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. LeBron against Gordon. Howard. Goes up again, and they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
A nice shot by Tucker.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Passes it to Howard. Back to LeBron. There's Green with the three. The rebound by Harden. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Houston. They've led by as much as 10. Lets it go with the three. That shot off the mark. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
After the monster first half from three-point range, I mean, things have dried up for him here in the second.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From about 19 feet, and it's LeBron James with the rebound. From outside the arc, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
In terms of fundamentals, Tucker is rock solid at the defensive end. I mean, you can see the effort he puts into his D right here.
And so it's the Houston Rockets heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We come back right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Lakers trail by 7. Howard is out there with Morris. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. That's Rajon Rondo. And it's Caruso in at the 2-guard spot. That's the Laker 5.
If you're out there with Rondo, you find some open space, and he's going to find you.
Rivers passes to McLemore. Houston moving the ball around. And it's Gordon missing. And Los Angeles guys shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Rivers against Rondo. On the wing, Morris. Here's Caruso. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Houston leading by 5. Covington dishes to Rivers. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And Rivers works hard when he's in the game. That's what you love about him. He's at his best when he's shooting the ball with confidence.
The first free throw is good. Rivers hits both of them. Here's Rondo. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Over to the left wing. And that one's good. Caruso.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Rockets leading by 4. The pass to McLemore. And here's Gordon. Here's the 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Howard's got his 6th rebound on the night.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Here's Rivers, and it's sent back by Howard.
Howard, one of the most feared rim protectors in the league.
Rondo with it. Covington with the steal. Eric Gordon on the wing to the middle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Free throw drops for Covington.
You know, this is the type of guy I like, from undrafted to a quality role player. I mean, he has heart. He's gotten better every year. Covington adds a lot to this team. He can let that thing fly, too. He's a fearless shooter.
Daniel House is checked in for Gordon. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Los Angeles calls timeout. Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Deibys is checked in for Morris. Green comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And James subbed in for Rajon Rondo. It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. Not happy with the way this game is going. He said, "You're getting used out there on the perimeter. Inside the arc, we're doing some good things, but outside, we're a disaster. Tighten it up." Kevin, we'll see if they can close out on those shooters a little more effectively.
And it's Green missing.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
LeBron outside. Outside for Caldwell Pope. And that one hits back iron. Houston leading by 6. Covington wide open. He fires. Another miss by Houston. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Here's Davis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Robert Covington picks one up.
Over the course of AD's career, he's made a concerted effort to draw fouls. I mean, we've seen that free throw attempt number skyrocket.
And the first one drops. Houston making some changes. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Green. James Harden comes in for McLemore. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Rivers. So he gets them both.
That's big free throws from the player they depend on in those situations.
Timeout called the Rockets. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, James Harden.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Westbrook passes to House. And some nice passing there by Houston. Covington kicks to Harden. A three-pointer, no good. Lakers trail by 4. James outside. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Stolen by Westbrook. Here's Covington. Rebounded by the Lakers. They are right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical juncture in this game.
And the dunk by LeBron.
Come on, James has made plenty of these shots during his career. He embraces the pressure.
Houston's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And that one's good. House.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
LeBron passes to Howard. Caldwell Pope outside. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
When the game is on the line, Caldwell Pope stays ready to take the shot. Just a great player to go to in these type of spots.
59 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Good!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
For three, Caldwell Pope. It counts! And that shot brings them to within just one.
In key moments like this, you need guys like Caldwell Pope to come through with a huge bucket. Just tremendous focus.
From deep Harden. Dwight Howard pulls it in. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
You gotta love the voice of James, a master at executing in clutch situations.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're behind by one. 29 seconds left in the fourth. Seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And here is Deibys. Pass to LeBron. Clock at 6. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Outside, House. Right between the eyes.
Terrific floor awareness. I mean, it's obvious Covington has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
And the Lakers call time here. They're trailing by 2. 1 second left in the game. Is what's your take?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for a 3 off the inbound.
He made it! That's how you beat the clock, baby! That's how you beat the clock!
Down it goes at the buzzer. Boy, it doesn't get any better than that.
That's how you end a ball game. The dramatic 3 to win it all.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, a close game tonight, but your team found a way, so what does that show you?
Well, I mean, you just got to stay even keel. You know, I told the guys, no matter what goes on in the game, it's going to be ups and downs. It's going to be runs by both teams. Just stay even keel, play the game the right way, play aggressive defensively, play aggressive offensively, share the ball, and let the game guys take care of the rest.
The game gods seem to favor you, though. Congrats on the win, man. Back to you, Kevin.